Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel The Trade Blazer. Welcome to yet another live learning session on options trading. Having said that, these are some of the important levels that I have drawn for today's intraday trading. Okay, and you remember yesterday I have exited all my stocks in swing trades. There were banking stocks as well, banking and financial stocks. So I just wanted to exit because of this price action that you are seeing, right? So you can see here this setup we have traded earlier as well. You can see these are the failure swings, right? So these are remember guys, these are very powerful price action techniques that I'm using here. Okay, so you can see here these are the failure swings. I have explained many times that what is a failure swing. A swing, a low for example, which fails to take the previous low, forming a failure swing like this. Okay, and on the other side you are having this high resistance highs, right? High resistance high, high resistance high, high resistance high, and high resistance high. And this is where you are getting this high resistance liquidity run. Okay, you are getting high resistance liquidity run here. So I guess yesterday also we have traded this setup, and you can see next time price fails to take away the previous high and gives us a bearish signal, and you have here the order block as well, and then below this price gives a strong confirmation that it is going down, and then this order block is retested and price is further going down, then that's a bearish confirmation. Okay, so where market may try to retest all these liquidity points on this failure swings, right? So that's where I wanted to exit all my stocks yesterday. Okay, so having said that, let's see what was the trade that I have taken today, and then what was the reason and how I exited and all that. Okay, so let's say for example the market is indicating bearishness, opening gap down after the yesterday's consolidation. Okay, so if we try to understand this consolidation over here, so there can be buyers accumulated during this consolidation as well as sellers. So what would be the mindset of these sellers right now? So sellers who are seeing a good profit may book the profit because of which this green candle formed over here. Secondly, the sellers who are when bank nifty was trading here, seller might be sitting with a 50,000 of loss, and slowly the loss is reducing, and then maybe he is seeing 10 to 15,000 of loss here, and he wants to exit with a minimum loss looking at the bearish sentiment in the market. Okay, when they starts exiting, these buyers starts exiting, that can induce downside momentum, right? Based on which we can trade downside. Otherwise, we have a nice setup as well here. We have a higher time frame, order block, which is very powerful, which can act as a strong resistance. Okay, and then you can see here there is a failure swing as well formed in the lower time frame, and then there is a high resistance liquidity run happened here, and the next time price is not able to make a new high, and which indicates the bearishness, right? And this is where we can go short, okay, with a very less stop loss, and then this could be the first target, and we can extend to the second liquidity area with the second target, right? So this is where the second liquidity point on the failure swing. Okay, so this was my trade, and I exited all my quantity here itself in the uh, at the first target itself. There are two reasons for that. So one reason being I am trading in three accounts today. So normally I won't do. I will trade in one account or max two accounts. And yeah, so I exited all my quantities here itself somewhere. So trading is always a combination of psychology and then proper setup as well, right? So let's say if your setup is good and then your psychology is not aligned with the setup, end up not making money. Or otherwise, if the psychology is good and you don't have a proper setup, a technical setup like this, obviously you will end up not making money again. Okay, so most of the times what will happen is, let's say for example, once it reaches the low of the day, obviously it may stay sideways and it may give a pullback to up. It can do all that sorts of nonsense, and which obviously takes away your profit. So exit whenever you are in a good profit with the first target itself, or otherwise book partial and then try to trail to the next target as well. So with that, I've made a profit of around 36,000 in dhan, and with 600 quantity capturing 65 points. And then in zerodha I have made 13,500 around profit. And today, normally I don't trade, but today I have traded in one more account and made 11,000 of profit. So overall it's a 61,000 of profit for today. And then we'll try to dive into our regular live trading session without any further ado, and see how I manage the trades there and what was the psychology, and learn something from there. Thank you, see you there. Market has just opened, guys. You can see that it is a bearish sentiment in the market right from the beginning, and I will look for a bearish setup. And yeah, so most probably when it rejects from the order block, high time frame order block, I will try to short the market. We'll see. So I'll try to buy here my first 150 initial quantity. I'll try to buy here 51,400 put, as the market is going to go down from here. Meanwhile, it may try to retrace back and mitigate the order block, the higher time frame order block as well. If it does that, I will try to average the quantity there, add more quantity there. We'll see. I'll add here 150 more quantity of 51,400 put, guys. So I have just added. And yeah, you know that I don't add all my quantity or the maximum quantity at once, but then I will always prefer adding it in chunks. Okay, so that's how I try to manage the risk actually. So we'll see how this goes on from here. Thank you. Added 150 more quantity in between, and now I'll try to add 150 more quantity of 51,400 put. You can see Bank Nifty is almost trying to mitigate the higher time frame order block, that is 1 hour time frame order block, which is very strong. Just added 150 more quantity. You can see a small rejection and forming a wick right below the order block. And you can see in the premium also, it tries to move up and forming a wick rejection in the bottom. Okay, so yes, I can see in the lower time frame also, I can see high resistance liquidity run kind of a format, which indicates a bearishness. Okay, we'll see how this trade goes on from here. Thank you. So this is where it is forming high resistance liquidity run in the lower time frame, and in 1 minute it is very clear. You can say this is high resistance liquidity run, and you can see right now it is forming a red candle, indicating the bearishness, and giving us an entry here. So now also we can take an entry. It's like that. Okay, the setup is kind of activated now. Okay, So you can see a nice rise in the premium as well. So, and then yes, price is right now trying to move towards the day's low. I'll try to exit if I get a nice points around 50 or more than anything above 50 points. I would be okay to exit because I'm trading in other two accounts as well, and overall it will be a nice profit for today. We'll see. So so above 40 points we are already getting in this trade, and price also tries to move towards the day's low. High probability that it may break the day's low and then go further down or move further down. um, that's a high probability, but then I'll try to exit the trade here, guys, with yeah, we are already getting close to 60 points in this trade. Yes, exited the trade here, guys, all 600 quantity, and I have exited other two trades as well in the other two accounts. 36,000 of profit in Dhan, and in Zerodha. So I made a profit of around 13,000 change. And today I have traded in one more account, a Zerodha account. So normally I won't trade in three accounts. I will try to trade in one account or max two accounts. But today I traded, so let me pull that as well. And here I made a profit of around 11,000 change. So overall profit of around 61,000 for the day. So I hope you like this session and have good key learnings from the today's session, and keep subscribing, like, and share the knowledge across. And I will bring more such learning content, in the future as well. See you in the next session. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.